A woman was killed as friends spoke to her on a video call when a house was destroyed in a suspected gas explosion in Manchester last night. The woman, 61, was tragically discovered in the rubble after the blast unfolded about 9 p.m. in Bury yesterday with 5 others, including a little girl. Witnesses today told of their horror after the blast ripped through the Eastview home in Summerseat last night. Neighbour Kerry Crompton said she had rushed out of her house to help after hearing the explosion. And the 36-year-old mum added, "I've been told that at the time of the explosion, she was in the living room on a video call to her friend. That must have been horrific for those people who wouldn't have known what would." The mum of 2 was watching TV herself when she heard the explosion, rushing onto the street. She said, "I went outside and there was smoke everywhere. I ran down the street and could hear screaming coming from. I saw mum and her daughter and dragged her out. The little girl was hysterical because she was upset that she had lost all her. They were screaming," she added. "They were both absolute black. The mum was, I think she was completely disorientated. I just grabbed them both and the dog and got them out of the." A friend of the mum and daughter who survived the blast added they were lucky to be alive. Kerry, a specialist nurse, said the area smelt of gas as firefighters rushed to the scene, evacuating 13 homes. She added, "It is so sad about the lady. I used to see her walking her dog." Other neighbors said they heard the blast from 3 streets away. Local Janet De Westbrook said, "It was horrendous. There was an enormous bang. We went out and could see smoke coming from the." And Paul Camprey, 41, described the explosion as a massive boom that shook the doors and window of his own. The builder said, "There was a massive boom in the doors and windows. The shockwaves just hit the house. The whole house had been completely There was rubble everywhere and a few flames. You could smell gas. We just had a few minutes to gather some clothes before we were." The 2 houses either side of the property destroyed after expected to be demolished. Chief Inspector of GMP Jamie Collins today said an investigation had been launched, saying police were keeping an open mind over what caused the. Manchester police confirmed a woman was pronounced dead at the scene. They said 3 people were treated at the scene by paramedics for minor injuries. A woman and a child were also taken to hospital with minor injuries. Photographs show the house reduced to rubble, with the roof detritus can be seen scattered across the grass outside the home in the chaotic. Manchester Evening News reported there was a strong smell of gas in the area. One witness said, "It was a lot. I got as far as the water pump and emergency services were already on scene. I thought it was going to be another explosion and that's why we needed to evacuate." 5 properties were evacuated with the scene still in place. An investigation has now been launched into just. Watch manager Steve Wilcock, incident commander, passed on his condolences to the family of the woman killed in the blast. He said, "Our thoughts are with them at what must be an incredibly sad and difficult time. Given the nature of this scene, I must also praise the professionalism and dedication of the firefighters who have worked here all night in the driving rain, as well as through." An investigation is now underway, so it would not be appropriate to speculate at this time on a probable